Hey there everybody, I am Rerojones. I am a licensed massage therapist and I am going to show you how to get rid of your headache. Now headaches, they're annoying, sometimes excruciatingly painful, and you don't even know half the time how you got them. Well, don't worry, because I'm going to tell you everything I know about the 3 different kinds of headaches. Their names, what seems to cause them, and how to get rid of each one. So stick around and that pain in your neck will be a distant memory. The first one we're going to talk about is called a tension headache. It's called that because it comes from tension in your neck and the muscles right underneath the base of your skull called the occipital muscles. You can get a tension headache a lot of different ways. Sleeping in a weird position, looking down at your phone for too long, or probably the most common source, stress. But don't you worry, because it's probably the easiest one to get rid of. All you gotta do is lay down. That's right, just lay down on your bed, flat, without a pillow under your head. Then all you gotta do is make fists with both your hands and put them on either side of your spine, right underneath the base of your skull. Then just hold them there for about 5 minutes, taking slow, deep breaths. You'll be able to feel the tension release and your pain will be replaced with relief. Problem solved? The next one we're going to talk about is what I call a sinus headache. Now, a sinus headache is when your sinuses are irritated and swollen. Usually, a sinus headache is caused by being sick, but anything that irritates the sinuses is going to cause swelling. Now, this one is a little trickier to get rid of, only because there are 3 different places to access the sinuses. Under the eyebrows, on either side of the nose, and under the cheekbones. But the good part is, no matter which area you're working on, you do the same thing. All you gotta do is push with your fingertips in towards the face, and then push towards the area you're working on. If you're working near the eyebrow, you work in and up towards the eyebrow. If you're working near the nose, you work in and toward the nose. And if you're working near the cheekbones, you work in and up under the cheekbones. Now you want to work slowly and use light pressure because those areas are going to be very tender. But as you keep pressing, the tenderness will fade and you will be able to press a little harder. Once you have one area done, just move on to the others, and in minutes you'll be pain-free. Wow! Now the last and final headache that we are going to talk about is probably the hardest to get rid of. I'm talking about the migraine headache. Now migraine headache is unique in that it comes from tension in your head. It can start in a variety of places. Your scalp, your neck, your forehead, your temples, even your eyebrows. Sometimes the pain stays local, sometimes it spreads to other areas. For example, it can start in your scalp and spread down to your neck. The main cause of a migraine is excess stress, especially if you are stressed out over having a huge workload. I am going to try and demonstrate what happens when you are stressed out. So when you have too much on your plate, either at work or even in your everyday life, you feel stress. The usual reaction to stress is that you feel exhausted, you feel drained. When you feel exhausted, your eyes get heavy, they want to droop down. So to help keep them open, you usually raise your eyebrows. Now I want you to take your hand and put it on top of your head and then raise your eyebrows. You feel that? That's right. You use your scalp muscles to raise your eyebrows. Also, when you're exhausted, your head tends to droop down, like your neck muscles are just giving up. So you may need to work your neck muscles extra hard to keep your head up to help you finish your workload. Now that we know what it is and where it comes from, we can plan our attack to get rid of it. So the first thing you want to do is assess where the pain is and how bad it is. You may already know where the pain is because you can feel it, but different areas can be more tender than others. So what you need to do is work lightly with your fingertips. You can start wherever you like, but you need to assess every area that I talked about to see which area is the worst and which area is the least worst. Then you need to work the least affected area first. If it's the neck, you need to do the tension headache massage. If it's the eyebrows, you need to do the eyebrow part of the sinus headache massage. But if it's the temples, forehead, or scalp, what you want to do is work with your fingertips in circular motions. On the scalp, you're going to work from the least affected area to the worst. Once you get to the worst areas, you're going to slow down your movement and lighten up on your pressure. You're not trying to cause pain, you're trying to relieve it. As you relieve the tension, you'll be able to use more and more pressure until all the tension is gone. Now, if the neck is the worst area, what you need to do is work from the scalp down the back of the head and to the neck, working just like I told you to do with the scalp. If it's in the forehead or temples, you do the same thing, only work from back to front. And then finally, if it's in the eyebrows, you're going to work down from the forehead to the temples and then into the eyebrows. Again, when you get to the worst parts, you're going to slow it down and lighten up the pressure until the pain subsides. Then you can start adding more and more pressure until the pain is all gone and you're all done. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more content like this, press the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can know when I make a new video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, or if you have any massage related questions, just let me know in the comments section. Well, that's all I have for this video. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I will see you later.